Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and hello if you are new. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. So as you can tell from the title, today I'm going to be doing a video all about products from Charlotte Tilbury that are, in my opinion, misses, that are just not really good products, not really worth the money, and products that I think that you could get for a similar sort of product for cheaper elsewhere. Just to add a little bit of context, just in case you're new and you've never seen my videos before, I do a lot of videos surrounded by kind of Charlotte Tilbury products, and the reason for that is because I actually used to work for the brand. I have recently just quit, so as of like a week ago, I no longer work for Charlotte Tilbury anymore, but for the best part of 2 years before that, I did actually work for Charlotte Tilbury, which means I literally know the brand's products inside and out. I use them on a daily basis on myself and on customers, so I know the brand pretty much like the back of my hand, if I'm being honest, which is the reason why quite a lot of, if you scroll down my channel, quite a lot of my videos are Charlotte Tilbury related, because obviously I got a discount on the products, I got given quite a lot of the products. So yeah, in case you didn't already know that, I have pretty much tried, well, I have tried every single Charlotte Tilbury product that there is, if not on myself, on other people. So I know exactly how they perform, exactly what they're like, and basically if they are worth your money, in my opinion. I have wanted to film this video for a little while, but while I was working for the brand, I kind of just didn't want to, just because obviously they never told me what to say on my channel. I don't even think they really know that I have a YouTube channel and do videos about Charlotte Tilbury. However, I just felt like while I was working for them, it just seemed a little bit unethical to make a video about the products that I don't like from the brand. However, obviously there are going to be products from every brand that are just not going to work for everyone. These are products, in my opinion, that don't work for me, and I personally don't feel like they are worth the price tag. If you like them, and you know, other people may like them and think they're amazing. I know people that swear by some of the products I'm going to talk about in this video, but they just don't work well for me, and I personally don't feel like they are worth your money. Having said that, Charlotte Tilbury is probably, well, it is one of my favourite makeup brands as a sort of across the board. Like across the board, their products are some of my absolute favourites, and I do really enjoy 90% of the products from Charlotte Tilbury. They are some of my absolute favourites, which I've talked about a million times on my channel. I'll link some Charlotte Tilbury videos below if you're interested. But yeah, in today's video, I'm just going to be basically talking about the products that just aren't, in my opinion, worth your money, and that you should look kind of elsewhere for if you're trying to find a similar product. That was the lengthiest intro ever, but I just wanted to sort of add that little disclaimer in there just so that people kind of understand that Charlotte Tilbury as a brand is literally one of my favourites, but these products are just not for me. So yeah, how many times do I want to explain myself? Let's get started. By the way, I'm in a bit of a different kind of filming setup today. Not that anyone really cares, probably, but I just thought I'd mention that. I just wanted a change. I'm filming with natural lighting. My camera is literally propped up on a candle. My neighbour's just seen me filming myself. That's brilliant. So yeah, I'm filming in a bit of a different space. Let me know if you like it, or if you don't. You probably don't care either. So anyway, let's just get on into the video. I'm really sorry about that intro, it was so long. Some of the products I actually don't have to hand because I don't actually own them, because obviously I've used them in store and not liked them, so not purchased them, if that makes any sense. So some of the products I don't actually have to hand, but I will insert clips or photos of the products so you can see kind of what I'm talking about. I'll quickly talk about the products I actually do have with me. The first product that I personally feel like is not worth your money and that I don't feel like works that well for me is the MaggieA concealer. This is a fairly new product from Charlotte Tilbury. She launched this probably about 6 months ago now, and this is said to be like a full coverage concealer that you can use on your face, you can use it under the eyes, and it does have ingredients in there that are really good for the skin as well. So as you can see, I have actually pretty much finished the whole tube because I did get given this free of charge. We get given the products kind of like the new launches. When they launch, we get given like our shade or just one of them. So I did actually try and test this out until I completely finished it, which is how I know that I A, won't be repurchasing it, and B, wouldn't recommend it to anyone. This concealer is full coverage, but it is thick. Like, she is thick to the point where it's just too cakey for me. I have a lot of full coverage concealers that cover everything that I need them to cover, but they don't look as heavy and as thick and makeup-y as this. I only really wear concealer under my eyes, and for me this does really crease under there. It's £24. Obviously it's expensive, it's a high-end brand, it's a high-end product, so obviously the price is going to be a little bit up there. It has also got one of these kind of sponge applicator things. I don't know if that's going to focus, I can't really see, but for me as well, it's not my favourite type of applicator for a concealer because I just feel like a lot of product gets trapped in the sponge and then it goes a bit hard and gunky, and also it's probably not very hygienic, which I know a lot of customers and a lot of people say the same. People have their kind of problems with this type of packaging as well. So if you get creasy under eyes or you have lines around your eyes or anything like that, you probably won't like this. So Too Faced Born This Way one is miles better. It's exactly the same price, you get more product, and it's just a better concealer. So yeah, this one is a miss for me. The next product that I have to talk about is actually one of the more popular products from the brand. It's actually one of the kind of like best sellers, which I don't know why, because I personally find that I don't have any actual problems with this product. It just doesn't do anything. In my opinion, it just does like absolutely nothing. And that is the Wonder Glow Primer. A lot of people, like I said, everyone and their mom and their dog loves this product. But for me, as a primer, it doesn't really do anything. Like, it gives you the tiniest bit of glow. This has got, as you'll see in the kind of clips that I'm going to film after, you will see that it's got like a tiny bit of kind of shimmery particles, which do give you a bit of a glow, but by the time you've put your foundation on the top, it's like barely noticeable. And when I wear this, I don't really find that my makeup lasts any kind of longer or sits better on the skin than it would if I hadn't used it. I am a huge fan of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and I personally find that that on its own is enough of a primer. It really plumps your skin, it hydrates your skin, and it makes your skin very radiant. Adding this on top just feels like, to me, a layer of makeup that you don't need. I have barely used any of this, and I've had this for months. It's £39, which is so expensive for a primer that doesn't really do anything. It is said to be a instant soft focus, so it's supposed to blur, it's supposed to sort of fill in your pores a little bit, and also obviously make your makeup last longer whilst giving you a glow. But for me, I just prefer other primers that are cheaper, and I just find that this one, it's nice, but it's just a bit like meh. I don't know. I think for me it's just more gimmicky. I think people are in love with the idea of it as opposed to what it actually does for you. So yeah, this one for £39 is not for me. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly get the products out of the way that I don't have in my hands because I want to. Two of the eyeshadow palettes that she does eyeshadow quads in her permanent range, and then she will bring out a larger palette for Christmas and kind of like in the summertime usually. But in her permanent range, she just does eyeshadow quads, which for the most part, she has some really beautiful ones. My favourites are the Golden Goddess, the Bella Sophia, and Pillow Talk as well, and Exaggerize are eyeshadow palettes that, even though I'm not working for the brand anymore, I will continue to use, and if they run out, I would probably even repurchase them. However, two of the palettes, which are just like really freaking shit, if I'm being honest, they're really shit. They are the Glamour Muse palette, which if you have seen, it's the purple one. The colours in that palette are just like, they just don't go together. There's like this weird grey, and then the purple shade has no real pigment, so you kind of get this, when you use it, you kind of get this wishy-washy purpley eye, which just doesn't really look anything like the picture that she promotes it with, by the way, and also just looks a little bit shit. Like, you can get such good purple eyeshadows, like for example the Huda one, which I actually have. It's kind of like her 9 colour one, the smaller ones. I think it's from the Amethyst collection or something like that. The pigment in there is crazy, and you can do some amazing purple eyeshadow looks with that. But with the Charlotte Tilbury one, which is £40 by the way for 4 shades, is just honestly not, in my opinion, I wouldn't even pay £10 for that palette. It's just not good. Every time a customer asked me to do that look, I was just like, please, can we not? Like, just, can we not? It's just not gonna look good. It just never looked good, if I'm being honest. The other one is the green one, which is the Rebel. Same story. That one actually isn't as bad as the Glamour Muse, but the Rebel is, it's not that great either. The pigment just, again, isn't really there. It's kind of a bit wishy-washy, and you get this kind of weird, almost dirty looking green eye look with it. In my opinion, like I said, you can get some amazing green eyeshadows from other brands, like probably the Huda one. I don't have it, but the Huda one is, I'm assuming, amazing if it's anything like like the purple one. And yeah, I just feel like, again, for £40, it's just not worth your money. The other ones I previously mentioned are, again, still very overpriced in my opinion, but they do look beautiful on the eyes, and they are very versatile palettes. Like, you can wear them sort of more dressy, you can wear them more dramatic, or you can wear them a little bit more natural. So yeah, in my opinion, those ones are really, really good. But the Glamour Muse and the Rebel, don't even think about it. If you're looking for a purple eyeshadow or a green eyeshadow look palette, just don't go to Charlotte Tilbury. If I'm being really honest with you, just go elsewhere. So the next product that I'm going to talk about, which I actually have, and this is my last product to talk about in this video. I do have kind of other sort of like meh products to kind of talk about. I didn't want to make this video too long, and these are the ones that kind of like are the first ones I think of when I think about the products that I wouldn't recommend to buy. So if you guys want to see a part 2, let me know by liking this video or leave it in the comment section below. I can definitely film a part 2, but I just didn't want this video to be like 2 hours long, do you know what I'm saying? The last product that I have to talk about is probably the worst product in my opinion from Charlotte Tilbury altogether. This is the eyeliner, the Feline Flick eyeliner, which is actually her eyeliner pen. This one, when you first look at it, you think, wow, okay, this is a really nice felt tip. It's very, very thin and pointy and precise. And yes, you can get a very, very good line, a very, very easy kind of wing with this. It's a very nice shape. It's got enough kind of bend to be able to sort of get a really nice shaped wing for about 2 days before it dries out. No word of a lie, this little shit dries out so quickly. On counter, we would use it like maybe 10 times and we'd have to get a new one out. You do have to keep it down like this so that all the ink falls down, but when you're trying to do someone's eyeliner with this, it dries out while you're doing the wing. Like, you have to press it down on your hand to get the ink to drop down and then go back in and do the wing, and it's just not ideal. Eyeliner is quite hard to do for a lot of people, and even myself who does eyeliner every day. It's hard, it's a hard thing to master, it's a hard thing to do, and it's made even harder when the little shit eyeliner dries out every 2 seconds. It's very black, it stays on all day, it's almost completely kind of humidity proof or waterproof. It's very, very precise. It just dries out too quickly, and honestly, if you were using this every day, you would probably get max 3 weeks out of this, which for £22 is not enough time. I have my Sensei one, which I paid £31 for, which you actually buy a refill for after you finish, which is £12 I believe. That one, I haven't even changed the refill and I've been using that for months and it hasn't even nearly dried out. Like, there's still so much ink left in the refill. Whereas this, I bought this myself because at the time I actually quite liked it. I used it for like 2 weeks and it's pretty much gone. So yeah, this is definitely a miss. This is definitely overpriced. You can get some really similar ones like the Soap and Glory one, for example, from the drugstore, which are like half or less the price and they won't dry out as quick as this. So if you're looking for a good winged eyeliner pen, either the Sensei one, if you're sort of like willing to spend a little bit more money, is the absolute best one, or go for just the Soap and Glory or the Rimmel one or even the Maybelline one. They're honestly better than this, and yeah, they'll last you longer as well. So yeah. Right guys, so that is pretty much it for the video. If you did enjoy it, then please give it a like, and like I said, if you do want a part 2, let me know, because there's definitely some more products from the brand which I'm kind of a little bit like, not as kind of like hateful as I am towards these ones, but I definitely wouldn't really recommend that they're sort of worth your money. So like I said, if you do want a part 2, let me know, because I can definitely think about filming that. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. That would be amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.